20. I know they brought a budget along with the Mother's Day powwow. That's around $39,000. It's been kind of very, I think that's under the shooting star budget anyway, so. It's been under the shooting star budget.
The Mother's Day powwow, is that under shooting stars?
Yeah.
Or is that under our?
Can't honestly recall it.
Yeah,
I think that's under shooting star.
that's under shooting star, so. I'm not sure if that should have went to, but we can
No,
prove
it
it
used to
here,
be
so.
under that.
Is it, was
I think this is about $350 below the
Yeah, you know, we're under it. Right.
budget, 40 grand for that.
So you just wanna go a motion 40 then?
Well, so Scott find out, we can find out.
what would you like me to find out?
I wanna
If
find out how
Mother's Day
much.
powwow is budgeted under the casino.
Yeah,
How
how
much it
much
is?
Yeah.
that they paid for people.
It's right here in the back, it's
In the back.
it's 39,600.
It's right around
That's
40
what
every
I-
year.
Yeah,
it's around 40.
But I think they budgeted 40 grand for it at the casino, I'm not sure.
It went over 10%. How did that though? Because they're complaining about the money.
They did bump it up a little bit there. They adjusted their budget from last year, they said. And they're not gonna be doing as many specials, I think they said.
Yeah,
They just wanna do a women's
Traditional Mother's Day
dance,
ball.
traditional, yeah. But I do think the casino paid for it last time.
yeah, they did, they budgeted for
They
that, I'm
did,
sure.
and I thought it was
Well,
higher than 40.
well, can we table this till Wednesday until Scott gets us some tonight?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can, you get that one?
You can give them a call right now, find out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I guess then the other one, the signature request, but we'll wait till that and then we'll go down to, I know Ray brought up land in Long Lost Lake lot, so I guess what's,
Well, I've had about 3 or 4 people call me that they said the lots are now open and they'd like to lease them. And they said that land won't let them in there because the lake is too high or something. I don't know.
maybe that's something we have to bring Catherine in maybe, huh? And find out why
Maybe Wednesday we do that.
okay.
Clear that
So,
up.
so get Catherine on for Long Lost
When
Lake.
they tarred that road, that made it flood.
That's right.
Well, there's no outlet on that lake. Not at all.
No,
That's why they should have left it a dirt road. That road that's
But,
going in, you know, now, from Gordon's. What is that? Anything for it. We never give up on that.
But
Check
you,
out west.
you said there's,
That road is huge.
the water has receded at some of them where they could probably get in there. They want to, because they said it just, when they left, they just left everything. They want to go in and clean the lot up and lease them again for space up there and put possibly cabins up. I just had a guy text me just this morning to remind me about it. That's right, oops, Jesus. That's why I asked if they could get that. Yeah, we could table that till Wednesday too.
And then you're gonna take over that, down Minneapolis for that little piece, right?
Can you get me some information and I got mine?
Okay, it should be, what you do have is on their email. And the time and where it's at and.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise I'll have it.
Yeah, I don't think about it.
Really?
Unless it's on there and I haven't looked. I usually don't check mine till late evening after I watch the news.
Catherine's trying to scam me here. They do that, you know, trying to sell something or something about a credit card. I know I don't have no credit, leave me alone.
Oh, I got this Richard Hanks on this one. Data for C-test grant. Who's applying for the C-test grant? Tom Bement?
We had, the last one that came through was,
It's usually PD, ain't it?
Jeremy Cassette.
So then, is this Jeremy Cassette's C-test grant application then for data or?
I think what they want is just numbers for that.
If they want data, then they have to go through the IBR, and
So that's
Internal
right.
Review Board.
RBC, yeah.
Yep, that's why they wanted approval, so we send it to enrollment to that process.
Oh, for their
members.
grant, yeah, they need that.
Okay, well, motion to approve, data collection to tribal economic development for grant writing.
Motion.
Motion by Ellen, second by Kathy, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. The next one is Sarah Snitzinger, Home Health. And this is for
And continuation.
continuation grant, huh? $550,000 for SAMHSA.
For Samson?
It's for the purpose of the Indigenous Project Launch Program. Wellness and kids. Yeah. Motion for this one?
Continuation?
Yep.
Motion?
Motion by Kathy, second.
Second.
Second by Ray, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. You get that one?
Very good.
Good job.
I do wanna talk about when we have more time.
What's the next one?
Expansion of alternatives,
We already have finished that.
and we're not, our application, we didn't put into the thing.
This must be the hard of this, huh?
Yeah.
Signatures?
Well, you have one more in there for Dennis Jackson, and then we have.
I did, you did that in the fall?
This one we already approved, so you need to make it. And then you should have one for
The
Dennis
grant,
Jackson.
the continuation grant, and, you know, and it's all done in April.
Well, I know we extended the grant because it wasn't going to be. We extended the grant, right?
We extended everything
Yeah.
because we wanted to get the CIP complete.
Well, take into that.
Yeah, can you check the minutes on it?
Oh, what's that for?
That's for the clinic.
Oh, okay.
Alternative healing?
Yeah.
In fact, she's making her own concoction as well. So, just, let y'all know about it.
Is there a resolution? Is it?
Yeah, there's.
Well, the next one is the layered housing. I guess, I mean, we talked about this a few times, and I guess with council, you know, and I guess how I felt about it was like we should give them a loan, but I know there's other council members that feel like, you know, that we should just give them the money and, you know, and help them out again. And, you know, I know in years past that we've even supplemented housing for kind of like on and off for as long as I can remember. But I'm just saying that, I mean, that's how I feel about it. And I know here it's just like, I think it's just to award them $700,000 to help them out again, so. I mean, one of the things when I
How do
did.
you meet people for this upcoming?
Well, then we wouldn't have to okay this if they would've had all them audit findings through HUD and stuff, but they got their $5.5 million and we wouldn't.
It
We
seems
wouldn't
that
be
when it
in-
came to us, before it would, with help, them audits.
And the thing that I suggest, guys, it's either way they're gonna get their money. But the thing I suggest is like if we could do like an analysis or RFP, a company to come in and do like a analysis of the whole operation, like a SWOT analysis, do a strengths, you know, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. You know, I'm in favor of that, or any one of our divisions that we feel like it's not working out the best, is that we could just bring in a company to analyze them and find out where we can make housing successful again. That's all I'm saying.
So they're helping the people instead of just the housing.
We can get them maybe a housing management consultant or something like that.
Maybe Dennis.
Analysis. That's good. No, that's, sure has to happen.
This is to help the people. This isn't to help housing, it's to help the people.
Well, they gotta get housing back on its feet,
Yeah.
for a while there, they were having problems, but Tennessee came in there and cleaned it up, and I haven't been getting fewer calls since Dennis got in there, so. And I do know those guys are working pretty hard, and unfortunately, because of past action, I mean, they're not a revenue generating entity, you know what I mean? That's just it, it's just, if we give them the money, we're not gonna see it back.
Yeah.
But the question becomes is like, we have opportunity to help people with $5 million, if we put in 700,000. I think it's worth investment, but like the chairman said, if we're gonna give them this money, we should probably order an analysis and how they can improve their management. And that'll make things more accountable. To me, that's a reasonable request.
All right, motion, I guess, on that.
But like at the housing meeting, remember, Mike, I said, that the new housing board members, some of them weren't on there and some were, like we got a new director there, so some of this stuff happened in the past that's being blamed on a new administration over there with Dennis and all them ones, and some of the new board members on there, so some of this stuff happened because of audits that were done in
2014.
16, 2014 and 2016 on it.
I can remember in 15, we gave them 1.5 million.
Yeah.
Where'd that go? I mean, these are things that I just like.
And I too haven't, the calls have really cut down there until they found out about this money in Race Lake there, excuse me, but, boy, they really been hammering, oh yeah, I mean, you guys are cutting us again, you guys don't, what the hell kind of back for you, and who's the chief? Who runs
Like I
the
said,
show?
I remember,
I've been getting calls and chewed on, you guys don't care about us up in Rice Lake, you only wanna give us this money to help us out.
Cause I'd already told them
It's not
about
the
it.
case, I said.
Hey, we've been ready
I've
for,
been advocating for this money
Does
since.
Dennis have someone to
since
help
it started,
him
so.
wade through all this? Cause he did inherit a big mess. Poor guy.
well, is there a motion to
Motion.
approve? Motion by Umsey,
second,
second by Kathy. All in favor?
I
Motion carries.
don't have your number. Just give me a number.
Kelly Ward, grant adjustment notification, the changing points of contract for 27 CTS pay for alternative
Okay.
corrections facility. Oh, grant adjustment. Just a letter. We gotta fix some.
Additional notifications. Changing points of contact for 27
Angie Guard and
CTS.
Kipper.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna go to the one over, like, I gotta go talk to Kathy. I have my youngest granddaughter to go there. I've been asking if they have an account.
Changing contract.
Hell no, they wouldn't call me back. Oh yeah, then they act like I was gonna try to get their money, I don't do that. Maybe some parents do, but I was, when I got custody, their mother died, I called them.
Motion on point of contact,
So I'm gonna
private
ask Kathy about it.
I just got
Yeah.
second by Alan, all in favor?
Right.
Motion
Bring
carries.
you over there.
Well, I'm gonna ask her about my granddaughter, so I'm gonna go ask her, then I'll say, lighten up on my. Nice. Sending mean text.
Next up is Lisa MacArthur on finance. This is for change orders. Tomato Wash Farms facility. 1,000-gallon water tank line, water tower completion, change order for maple hardwood trim. Here you did countertops. I think all the amount is 4,300, but.
Everybody has to sign off on it.
Change orders. So.
Huh? No.
It's about
Huh? I thought you said Tuesday. No. Okay.
7, $12,000. Well, I think they have the money in that contingency to take care of these change orders up a month and that's what's already been budgeted for. Motion.
Motion by Elmsey for change orders, second by Kathy, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. The next one's on Dove for $56,000.
Right? See how she, you know, more and more going.
Just so I could write on it.
More to double around the fund for public company, off the lives.
I think that's the money.
Dropping Motion.
Motion by Elmsey to approve for a grant, $56,000 for Dove.
We're gonna apply for a $6,000 grant.
Second by Kathy, all in favor? Motion carries.
Now, we have another one here from Dove, it's, grant assurances and certification. The document, Fire Dove Program intends to apply for the year 2020 Family Violence Prevention and Services Grant to the United States Department of Health and Human Services. This is a formula grant that fighters apply for a year that assists fire's ability to provide services that include violence-related shelter, supportive-based services, food, clothing, and unnecessary shelter items, a full-time shelter item cost of transportation to services, shelter, space costs, and other related services as needed.
Apply for a grant again.
Yeah.
How much is it?
Numbers on here. Yearly dollars per dollar.
How much?
And they're not supposed to not share official minutes.
You can't take over.
Not if they're part of your official record.
So they're 14. So they're, okay, let's say certifications. There's no dollar amount on this grant that they're gonna apply for, but
It needs to be in by the 14th.
maybe in by the 14th, yeah. Family Violence Prevention and Services Tribal Grant Application.
Should we table it till Wednesday or do we till we get a dollar amount on it? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let's table that one.
Table this.
There's another one here. This is, Administration for Children and Families, Family and Youth Services Bureau. Done program going to administer coordinating coordination of programming and is the wide revision. Is committee, charge government official authorization, administer the grant. Well, I'm missing here,
Yep,
yeah,
table it for Wednesday.
application for federal assistance, annual application. Consolidated application plan, you guys know. Yeah, they're gonna have to give us some kind of dollar amount on these.
Is that part of that same one? We got some other, you know, with the arm on it?
Here it is right here, I think.
Is this part of it?
I don't know, there's more here. Here's the Department of Health and Human
That must
Services.
have been all of what,
All in one packet?
Yeah.
because you
Okay,
got your signatory request form. Here's your resolution,
yeah,
and here's the cover letter, and then there's an SS 424 mandatory form, which you must have over there.
yeah,
So this is all one.
Your copy, your line,
yeah.
copy your minutes with your comments.
And then certification regarding lobby form. So it must be all one on the.
Get yourself back in.
Yeah.
Banning analysis for family violence prevention and services, domestic violence shelter.
So that's all one.
Ooh, man, should have been traveling.
Application due date is the 28th. I suppose they don't know the number of it, how much the grant is gonna be, they're just gonna apply for it. Probably. There's no numbers on here.
Well, if it's application on that.
They just want to submit their application for it.
Yeah.
Motion.
Motion by Elsie, second. Second by Kathy. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next one is by Clinton Alexander. Must be behavioral health. It's a grant for $249,000.
Let's do that.
SAMHSA. Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration, SAMHSA required a non-competing continuation application for SAMHSA first responders. Comprehensive Addiction Recovery Act grant.
Motion.
Continuation.
Yeah.
Yeah, motion.
Motion by Kathy, second. Second by Alan, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. With that.
Done.
I mean, what do you have to do?
Two more.
Next one is Courtney Pemberton, Economic Development. Resolution for Tribal Mental Health Traditional Healing Grant.
There we go. Let's put that in.
Well, I think this is accepted for 5 years, 500,000, 125 a year, so. I think this comes from the state.
Motion.
Department of Human Services. Yeah. Motion by Kathy,
Second.
second by Ray, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. The last one here is Megan Bakken, Economic Development, the USDA grant application package for emergency management, siren and repeater. It's the USDA Community Facilities Grant Program. $35,000. Oh, more than that. Actually,
He's sitting in bed.
Are these all just one packet?
Yeah.
All these is,
yeah.
U.S. grant application package for emergency management, siren and repeater.
Who put that in?
Megan Bakken.
Megan.
So is that for each community?
That's just community one.
Oh, I'm glad to see you guys seem like you all work good together.
Seeks to apply for funding from the USDA Community Facilities Grant Program. USDA has disaster fund bill for local
I don't-
declared disaster area.
Just put all the management.
All the
information,
reservations
and
located within
report.
declared disaster
All
area.
phone, all
Management seeks to
computers,
apply
we had
for
internet, our own
$35,122.80 in grant funding from
AT&T.
USDA. The area chosen to install equipment are within the declared disaster area and are eligible for the funding. The 25% match, $11,707.60, which will come out of the emergency management budget for a total project cost of $46,830.40.
We get more than that?
Yeah, but the 1/4 matches will be coming out of the emergency management budget.
So they ain't coming out of our funds.
$11,000.
One time.
Motion? Motion by Alan, second?
Yeah.
Second by Umsey, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
A lot of signatures for that little grant.
Look at that handwriting, hand going there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one more?
Now we gotta go into executive session.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna go?
I'm gonna head home. I gotta, yeah. All right, so who do I call?
Calling and reading here.
Oh, Alan's
in the text.
Yes, I will give you know who,
Call, call, call.